The Our Voice method is a community-engaged citizen science method. Community science is when professional scientists join together with local residents or everyday people to do a science project. Here, we're really interested in the lived experience of local residents. And so we partnered with San Mateo County Office of Education to advance a research question of what's making it easier or harder to walk, bike, or roll to Encinal Elementary. So the process started with some educational modules where the facilitators taught a little bit about what community health is and how transportation and health are connected. After that, we did a walk, a data collection walk with the students, where the students had iPads in their hands and they had the Discovery Tool app open. On that app, they're able to take photos and collect comments, either typed or audio recorded, describing what they're noticing in their environment. And so during the lunch period, we went out on a walk with our 34 students. We walked about a half mile around the school, collecting photos of what's making it easier or harder to walk, bike, or roll to school.
In the truest form of civic engagement, it just took off, and these kids had a lot to say because of the work Our Voice did to get them out in the community, collect the data on their own, to get a tool in hand, and then coming back and hashing it out at the tables over the next week. It was a project-based learning unit in its most sincere form. It was fantastic.
One of my favorite parts from the Community Science Leadership Academy was definitely the walk, when we collected data from everything that was going out there, and we saw the deeper side of safety patrol. When I actually looked at the road and the streets, I saw many bad habits, but also good habits. So that was pretty fun.
There should be more bike lanes near where some people live because there's not a lot. Like mine, for example. We learn from this is that how we can benefit the world into a more healthier place.
I think it was really fun and exciting to help our community with traffic and making sure it's safe.
In subsequent meetings, we reviewed the data all together, and in groups of about 5 students, they came up with what are the common themes across the data. And so each group ended up deciding on one theme that they wanted to focus on and designed solutions around that theme.
Our proposed solution was to put delineators between the bike lane and the cars. The vertical delineators would probably be made of 95% recycled plastic because that also helps to save our planet.
My solution was to put a barrier of bushes in between the bike lane and sidewalk. It would be a layer of 2 bushes. On the outside, an English holly bush, and on the inside, a lamb's ear, so that the walking people don't get hurt.
We then worked with the students to design a presentation to put forward all of their solutions to local stakeholders. We brought the local stakeholders first to the school and had a stakeholder meeting here, and then the students went on and presented at 4 different presentations in the local town and city.
These kids had to make real presentations and to have them get the feedback from the adults in the room and from each other to determine how to make a powerful presentation, growth across the board. Speaking at the city councils and realizing that what they were saying was making a difference, they saw that they were being listened to and that their ideas were valued.
Speaking in front of city council, I felt really happy and content, but I also felt really nervous.
When I spoke in front of the city council, at the start I was very nervous. I thought that I wasn't going to do it. Once I started speaking, I actually felt that it was coming out of my heart, and it was actually true. So at the end, I'm like, yes, let's go, I did it.
When I presented to city council, I felt really excited because it's something I've never done that before. And it's really cool to actually tell people there's a problem and then how we can do what we can do to fix it.
I would tell other administrators, and a reminder to myself, take advantage of opportunities like this, get out in the community and work with people beyond our walls and get other perspectives. I've grown a ton through this. I cannot believe what our students did. They exceeded my expectations.
I've learned that the more you
think about something and speak up against problems, the more you can make a change, especially like if you have backup on it.
The Our Voice community science method is probably a great way to stop bad habits and stop accidents, you know? And the app was really amazing, so thank you for all of that.